Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today's video, I'm going to be thrifting in only my seasonal color palette. Yes. Let's get a drum roll. I am a soft autumn. I'm going to take a few minutes and explain what my color season is, what that means, what traits you have to be in that color palette, and how I figured it out. So the first thing I did was I sent ChatGPT a photo of myself in natural lighting with my hair down, and I basically said, what is my color analysis? And it gave me soft autumn, and I wanted to double check, so I used a few other photos. They're not very flattering, but I wanted to get photos of me that were in natural lighting, and that some of them I had no makeup in, and then some of them I had like minimal makeup, and in all of them I got soft autumn. So I'm gonna go with that I am a soft autumn. And I'm using a website called theconceptwardrobe.com to give you all the facts and information about being a soft autumn. For a soft autumn, the first aspect you notice about yourself is that you're warm, and then the second one would be muted, and then also your contrast between your skin, eyes, and hair is low to medium. And for your skin tone, it's either neutral or neutral warm. I also have a yellow undertone, which I am Asian, so... And then honestly, a really big part is the hair. Soft autumn hair ranges from strawberry blonde over golden blonde to medium golden brown. Here is the soft autumn color palette, and I will be referencing this palette a lot throughout the whole entire video. So soft autumns have warm undertones and look best in colors that are muted and slightly dusty. So my best colors would be olive green, a camel color, soft browns, peachy pinks, and warm beige. Also, dusty pinks are one of my favorites. And as a soft autumn, the colors that I want to avoid are anything that's too bright or too icy, like neon colors, stark white, or cool pastels, because those will wash me out. And then to give you guys a reference, I looked up some celebrities with the same color palette as me, and what I got was one Hailey Bieber, and I can see this because her hair color is very similar to my natural hair color, and she has dark eyes like me, so I think I can definitely see that. The second person is Emma Watson. I do think we also have a similar appearance. I'm pretty sure she has freckles like I do. Her hair is pretty light. And then other celebrities are Jessica Alba and Giselle. I don't want to mispronounce her last name, so I'm not going to try, but she's the queen who models for Victoria's Secret. She's so hot. They're also both soft autumns, which is very interesting to see because they obviously have lighter eyes and lighter hair than me. All right, now that we figured out what it means to be a soft autumn, I'm going to be going thrifting, and I'm only going to be thrifting in my color palette. I'm very excited for this because I really do think I am a soft autumn, and I'm really excited to see how these colors look better on me. I had a few people commenting and saying that I could be a soft summer, so I did grab some pieces in that color palette to show you why I wouldn't be a soft summer. So we're gonna head over to the thrift store and see what pieces that I can find. Okay, I'm starting off in the sweater section. I thought this would be a good section to start off in because one, it's getting colder and I need some heavy sweaters. After I learned what colors are my best colors, I realized that the two sweaters that I wear most often, which is one, this green sweater, and then two, a pink sweater that I have, are the two colors that are in my color palette, so I guess it makes sense why I wear them so often. This first go around, I wasn't finding too much, so I decided to head over to the regular top section. I was taking this very seriously. Everything that caught my eye, I would grab it, and then as you can see, I'm holding it against my phone because I have the picture of my color palette right there, and I would compare the colors. This was also helpful because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just buying the item because it was in my color palette. I wanted to actually like it. So anything that piqued my interest, I would take it out and then compare it to the color chart, and if it didn't match, I would put it back, and if it did, I would put it in the cart. I did really well too because I just skipped all the blacks, all the whites, because I wanted to stay directly in my color palette, so I went to the neutral section, the blues, and the greens. Very funny because this caught my eye, and it was literally the exact color of the sweater I was wearing, so I didn't need it. As you can see, the chart that I was using really didn't have any brown tones for reference, so I was kind of confused about brown, but I got that anyway because it was really cute. This was the only piece that I got distracted by because it was definitely not in my color palette. I put it in my cart and then I put it back after once I came to my senses. Oh my gosh, I was obsessed with this polka dot windbreaker poncho thing. I definitely grabbed it because it was in my color palette. Okay, I found this, which is, it honestly feels like real fur, but it's just like this random strip. It obviously goes like this, but there's nothing to like attach it, but I think I'm gonna get it because I could just safety pin it, and I feel like it could be a fun accessory. Okay, we're in the skirt section. Very low hopes for this, to be honest. Okay, this is kind of cute. This is like that little, maybe like camel kind of color. It's actually suede, and it's like a midi skirt. You can't see. This could be really fun to try on. It's definitely not something I would normally wear, but I love this, I love this, I love this. I think this is my color. Let's do some research. Yeah, I'd say so. I would like to grab some more color because I feel like I don't have a lot, but I'm just kind of picky. I really only like pink and green. I'm doing some more searching. I grabbed this because it was kind of like an off-white color. As a soft autumn, a color that you're not supposed to wear is true white. So I don't know why I'm struggling so hard to find a blue that I like, and it's just not going well. I feel like the blues that I'm more attracted to are kind of like the jewel tone blues, and that's not in my color palette, so I'm supposed to stay away from it. Like this sweater, for example, was really pretty. This color, like the olive green color, is in my color palette, and I will say that I strongly dislike olive green, so that's like kind of hard. I think it's because my hair is really red, so then I feel like a Christmas tree, or I feel like I'm giving Christmas. This sweater was really, really cute. I loved all the brown tones, but it was the scratchiest thing I've ever felt in my life. Okay, pay attention to this sweater because it looks a certain color on camera and in the store, and then I brought it home and it doesn't look like that color, so yikes. Grail alert, grail alert. American Eagle Outfitters, and this is one of my colors. I'm in the large section, which honestly just goes to show, like, that's why I check every section, because like even though it's a large, it's a vintage large, I can still fit it. The color that I'm struggling with the most is definitely purple. I think it's because like I never ever wear purple, so I'm very specific on like the shade that I like. That's like too dark. I feel like none of them are perfect. There's just like, it's either too dark, too light, too something. Okay, so I'm in the men's section, and I think to ease into blue and like find a blue that I like, I'm gonna find like an oversized men's piece. I've looked, ooh, this is really pretty. I think this is too dark. I've looked at the blues like 800 times, and I've still not found it. This is nice, but it's too jewel toned. Okay, I need to go through my cart because I'm done shopping and somehow it is extremely full. Okay, I'm headed to the checkout. I did grab a few other items, and I got another comment while I was in the thrift store. So I got 2 comments saying that people think I might be a soft summer. So I actually picked up a few things in that color palette, and we're gonna try those on too. But I'm gonna go check out. Okay, I'm back home, and I'm going to be showing you guys everything that I got, and then I'm gonna put together a few outfits strictly in my color palette, and then I'm gonna put on some outfits that are not in my color palette, and we're basically going to compare and see if I look better in my color palette or yeah. Okay, so here's outfit 1. My pants are wrinkly, so we're just going to ignore that. So the thrifted piece here is my sweater. As you saw in the thrifting section, every item that I grabbed, I would like literally hold it up to my charts. I think this color is a great match. It's kind of like sandy, tan, cream. This would be considered one of my neutrals. I will say like this outfit combination, I would never put together normally, but I hate to break it to everyone, I think I look really good. I don't know necessarily if my pants are in my color palette, but I do know obviously that the top is. I really do think the top is very flattering on me, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. I think it looks really good with my hair too. As you've seen in my videos, my hair is very red. That's because my mom's a redhead. So my hair is actually naturally very, very red. It's like a brown reddish color. The blonde that's in it, I got highlighted. So that's like not natural. Every time I look in the mirror at this outfit, I'm like, oh my God, I actually really like it. And I do feel really, really confident in this. So far, first outfit is a yes. And then here's this outfit with a white sweater. I do see a noticeable difference. On camera, I feel like I look fine probably and I look good, but in person with the lighting and everything, it does wash me out, and I do notice this, and that's not only me saying it because I know that I'm a soft autumn. In my last video when I tried on that Brussels athletic shirt, I watched when I was editing, I was like, holy crap, like I honestly do not look good in white. When I wear white, like I can see the dark circles under my eyes like tenfold, and it's just not very flattering. I think I do look better in a warmer, tanner color. Okay, so here is outfit 2. The thrifted piece in this outfit is the suede skirt. This skirt is like the perfect example of the camel color. This is really gorgeous. I actually didn't think I was going to like it so much. I wanted to pair shoes with the outfit, so I put on these cowboy boots. They don't actually match, so kind of just like ignore that. And then the top that I put on is this off-white color. It is not truly white, so I think that is also why it looks good on me. Anyway, this outfit, I love the skirt. I honestly, like, no one can convince me otherwise that I'm not a soft autumn because I think the skirt looks so amazing and it complements my skin tone so well. I'm a pale girly for life. Like, I honestly have like no color to me. I'm very white as a ghost, and I never thought that I would wear a color like this and it would like like flatter me, you know? Okay, next outfit, the thrifted piece, is this sweater. And as I was putting this on, I went and looked back at the color palette, and this pink is not in the color palette. I don't know why. I thought it was. And I thought to check the color palette because when I put it on, I was like, I'm not feeling what I felt with the previous colors. So I would say that this is actually too bright. And I also feel like it's a little bit too cool toned. And it looks good on me. Like, don't get me wrong. I do think it's a pretty color, but it's not like flattering on me. I'm gonna switch this pink sweater out for a pink that is actually in my color palette. Here's the next sweater. I genuinely think the change is insane. This top is so flattering. This is a very beautiful dusty pink, almost mauve color. I don't know my terms very well, so I don't know if it's like the tone or the hue or whatever, but the pink goes so perfect with like the tone of the skirt, and then the shade of brown on my boots just looks so good. Like, this is so flattering. Immediately, this outfit is giving way more cool tones. The thrifted piece is this beautiful chunky sweater, and I'm kind of realizing that the lighting in the thrift store was a little bit wonky because now that I'm here in more natural lighting, I mean, I will say the sun isn't out. This is kind of more cool lighting, so it could be that. This sweater looks more cool toned. But when I was in the thrift store, I think that this is kind of like a slate gray, but there's like a tint of green in there that you can't tell right now. I'm gonna put on green shoes and see maybe if that brings it out. Okay, so I put on these pointy green shoes that are like an olive green color and see if that like helps bring out the green in the sweater. I don't think it is. The outfit is definitely more cool toned also because of the jeans, but this blue is a blue that was on my color palette. I tried to match it as best as I could for the denim. I do like this outfit though, don't get me wrong. I actually still think it's very flattering on me. I wish the sun was out so we could really see in warmer lighting, but either way, I'm definitely gonna still keep this sweater. I really, really like it, and I think it is still really beautiful. Okay, next outfit. Okay, so the thrifted piece here is the top. This was the American Eagle sweater that I found, and I have some sad news. When I washed and dried it, somehow there is a huge hole in it now, so that's really annoying. My friend does know how to sew though, so I'm gonna see if he can fix that because I'll still wear it. Like, all you gotta do is just like sew it up, right? Other than that, I think this sweater is really pretty. Again, it's that kind of like dusty mauve, and this one's also almost a little bit purple. I love this so much. I think it's very flattering and very gorgeous. I decided to pair it with jeans because this is something that I would actually normally wear. I was nervous that the blue wasn't gonna work because I don't know, like blue is not giving soft autumn to me, but I do think this blue works, and I think the outfit works really well together. It's very casual. Okay, next is the suede coat. I actually don't think I included the clip of me thrifting this. It's basically just this really gorgeous chocolatey brown suede coat. I actually don't think that this color is part of soft autumn either, now that I think about it. I will say though, I really, really like this color. I do think this genuinely looks really good on me. I don't care if this isn't in my color palette because I'm going to be wearing this. I wanted to keep the outfit casual again and keep it with the jeans. Like, I could easily throw on the cream skirt again, but this is very realistic to something that I actually wear, minus that I don't have shoes on. I think the two brown tones go really well together, and I think it's very flattering. Like I said, I think it makes my hair look really nice. Here's the jacket zipped up. I still think it looks really good. I like that the collar is peeking through. Yeah, I really like this one. Here's the next outfit. This outfit is a little bit darker, but the main focal point is this sweater, which I thrifted in my last video. This purple is the perfect soft autumn purple, so I wanted to include it here. Let me take this off. This purple works very well because it's very muted. Instead of being like the bright royal purple in your face, it's very like demure. Again, I think it looks really good with my hair, and I feel like this is just such a gorgeous purple color. I think this outfit works as a perfect fall winter outfit too if I wanted to throw on like tights and my jacket, because this purple is a little bit deeper as in like it's darker than like obviously a tan. Last but definitely not least is the tapestry jacket. I also thrifted this in my last video. This was actually the piece that got me interested in my color palette because as soon as I put this on, I just felt like unbelievably good. I feel like I look so good. I look radiant. I look beautiful. And that's because all of these colors are also in the soft autumn color palette. I got a few comments and people think that I might have been a soft summer color palette, which I think is very, very interesting. So I wanted to grab a few colors in that palette and try it on. And I want to show you guys why I don't think I am a soft summer. First is this gorgeous sweater. It's almost like a teal kind of color. Beautiful, thick, vintage men's sweater. This is absolutely beautiful. It's super comfy too. I love this. Plus, I love jewel tone blues. Like, don't get me wrong. When I look in the mirror and I look at this outfit, I do like it. I am going to keep this sweater and I'm still going to wear it because I think it's really gorgeous. The thing that separates being a soft summer and a soft autumn is warm versus cool. A soft summer is a cool undertone. The reason I don't think I am a cool is because of my hair. My hair is very warm. It's very red. And I think that plays a really big part in it. I also have dark eyes, which I just don't think works. Once again, my undertone is very yellow, which is a warm color. And I have freckles, which also like warms up my face. So I think I'm not a soft summer, but I do see why people could think that. Second outfit looks a little bit whack, but the top is thrifted. And this is another True Summer color. This is another dark color. It's like a blue, almost maybe purpley. It's so beautiful though. I actually love this. But this is a color that I can directly look at and be like, yeah, this does not look flattering on me. Don't get me wrong, it's actually very beautiful and I love it, but it's not for me. This video was so fun to film. I had a really fun time looking at my color palette and deep diving. I've honestly spent hours at night like deep diving, reading about being a soft autumn and everything like that, and it's so much fun. This is all for fun, by the way, not to be taken like too seriously, but I do think it's really fun. Maybe ask ChatGPT what your color season is. For the thrifting portion, I think it made it easier because I knew what I was looking for, so I was only going to certain colors, but overall I do think it was harder to find the colors because I was being very specific on the shades. My favorite colors are definitely the cream colors and then green. I mean, the green that I wore in the thrifting portion is my favorite sweater. I think it was a lot of fun and I'm definitely going to be sticking to my colors. Obviously, I'm going to wear other colors more and it kind of opens my eyes on like what looks flattering versus what doesn't. Also, comment down below if you have gotten your color analysis done before and what season you are. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and my other videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!